Good day and welcome to Trending Update USA. I'm Stefan, and today we have a monumental story that is sending shockwaves through the tennis world. Coco Gauff has just matched a stunning 10-year record previously set by Serena Williams, and she did it in spectacular fashion at the Wuhan Open. This is more than just a tournament victory, it's a statement, a moment of history, and a powerful reminder of why Coco Gauff is one of the brightest stars in the sport today. Tennis fans around the globe are buzzing as this young champion continues to carve her own legacy while standing shoulder to shoulder with one of the greatest players to ever grace the court. Let's dive into how this triumph unfolded, why it matters so much, and what this means for the future of women's tennis. The Wuhan Open has always been a stage for top-tier tennis action, and this year it became the scene of something truly extraordinary. Coco Gauff entered the tournament riding a wave of momentum, but few could have predicted just how dominant and composed she would be throughout the week. From the very first round, she displayed the kind of confidence and poise that has made her a fan favorite and a serious threat to the sport's biggest names. Her footwork was sharp, her returns were clinical, and her fighting spirit was impossible to ignore. Match after match, Gauff dismantled seasoned opponents, proving once again that she thrives on the big stage. The energy inside the stadium reached a fever pitch as she advanced to the later rounds, facing off against some of the toughest players on tour. What made this run so special was not just the quality of tennis, but the way she carried herself, calm, focused, and fearless. She didn't just want to win, she wanted to make a statement. And that's exactly what she did when she clinched the title. By winning the Wuhan Open, Coco Gauff matched a record that Serena Williams had held for a decade, achieving this level of success at such a young age. This is a remarkable milestone and a testament to the incredible work ethic and dedication Gauff has shown since bursting onto the scene. Fans who have followed her career closely know that this was not an overnight success story. Coco Gauff's rise has been years in the making. Since her breakthrough performance as a teenager, she has faced intense scrutiny, enormous expectations, and fierce competition. But through it all, she has remained grounded, committed, and hungry to improve. Her coaching team has worked meticulously to sharpen her game, refine her strategy, and strengthen her mental toughness. That preparation was on full display in Wuhan, where she navigated every challenge with precision. Her semi-final performance was a turning point, a grueling battle that tested her physical endurance and mental resilience. Down a break in the second set, Gauff rallied back with stunning baseline winners, fearless net approaches, and impeccable serving. It was the kind of comeback that separates champions from contenders. The crowd roared with every point, sensing they were witnessing something special. And by the time she punched her ticket to the final, it was clear that history was within reach. The final itself was a masterclass in aggressive, intelligent tennis. Gauff faced an opponent who was in top form, yet she remained unshaken. Her serve was consistent, her return game lethal, and her court coverage nothing short of brilliant. She controlled the tempo from start to finish, mixing power with precision and strategy with flair. As the match progressed, it became evident that Gauff was not just playing for the trophy, she was playing to etch her name alongside Serena Williams in the record books. When the final point was played and Coco Gauff raised her arms in victory, the crowd erupted. The moment was electric. Cameras flashed, fans waved banners, and the stadium announcer declared her the Wuhan Open champion. But what made the moment even more emotional was the realization that she had just accomplished something Serena Williams last did a decade ago. To match such a historic feat at this stage of her career speaks volumes about her talent, drive, and future potential. Serena Williams' name is synonymous with excellence in tennis. Her records, achievements, and impact on the sport are unparalleled. For Coco Gauff to be mentioned in the same sentence, and for legitimate reasons, is an extraordinary achievement. Gauff has repeatedly expressed how much she looks up to Serena, calling her a role model and inspiration. This victory is not just a personal triumph, it's a symbolic passing of the torch, a new chapter in women's tennis led by a fearless young champion inspired by a legend. The global reaction to Gauff's victory has been overwhelming. Social media exploded with tributes from fans, fellow athletes, and celebrities congratulating her on this historic achievement. Messages poured in from all corners of the tennis world, celebrating not just her win but the grace and determination with which she achieved it. Major sports analysts have called it a defining moment in her career, suggesting that this could be the start of an era where Coco Gauff consistently dominates the biggest stages in the sport. But beyond the headlines, what truly sets Coco Gauff apart is her maturity. She's only in her early 20s, yet she speaks and carries herself with the poise of a seasoned professional. In her post-match interview, Gauff expressed deep gratitude to her team, her family, and her fans. She spoke about the hard work behind the scenes, the sacrifices, and the belief that has carried her through the toughest times. Her humility and authenticity have made her not just a champion on the court, but a role model off it. Her game continues to evolve with each tournament. Analysts have noted significant improvements in her serve speed, her forehand consistency, and her shot selection under pressure. Her ability to adapt her strategy mid-match has become one of her biggest strengths. In Wuhan, she neutralized power hitters with her speed and counterpunching, while also dominating rallies against defensive players with her aggression. This versatility makes her one of the most dangerous players on tour. The Wuhan Open victory also has massive implications for the rankings. This win earns Gauff crucial points, potentially boosting her position in the world rankings and setting her up for an even more successful stretch of the season. With the Asian swing continuing, all eyes will now be on how she carries this momentum into the upcoming tournaments. Her confidence is at an all-time high, and her rivals know they will have to bring their absolute best to challenge her. Tennis historians are already drawing parallels between Gauff's trajectory and Serena's early dominance. But Gauff has made it clear that while she idolizes Serena, she is determined to write her own story. Her identity as a player is defined by her relentless fighting spirit, her charisma, and her refusal to back down. She's not just following in Serena's footsteps, she's paving her own path, and this victory is a giant leap forward in that journey. Off the court, Coco Gauff continues to be a positive force. She uses her platform to inspire young athletes, advocate for causes she believes in, and represent the sport with class and integrity. Sponsors, fans, and media alike admire not just her talent but her character. This combination of athletic excellence and authenticity is what makes her a truly special figure in modern tennis. In the aftermath of her Wuhan Open triumph, there's a palpable sense of excitement about what comes next. Could this be the start of a dominant run that leads to multiple Grand Slam titles? Many believe so. Gauff has all the tools to become a generational champion: the talent, the mindset, the support system, and the drive to keep improving. What makes this story even more inspiring is the timing. Matching Serena's 10-year-old record at this stage of her career signals that she's not just a rising star, she's already an established force. It also serves as a reminder of how Serena paved the way for players like Gauff to believe that greatness is achievable. In many ways, this moment bridges two eras, the reign of Serena Williams and the rise of Coco Gauff. In her own words, Gauff said after the match that she felt honored and humbled to be compared to Serena. She emphasized that Serena has always been an inspiration to her, and that she hopes to inspire others in the same way. That sentiment captured the heart of this moment perfectly. It's about legacy, inspiration, and the continuous evolution of the sport. The Wuhan Open will now be remembered not just as another tournament on the calendar, but as the stage where Coco Gauff cemented her place in tennis history. It's a victory that will be talked about for years to come, a benchmark that highlights her extraordinary potential and the thrilling future that lies ahead. As she leaves Wuhan with the trophy in her hands and history on her shoulders, Coco Gauff stands tall as the face of a new generation in women's tennis. Her journey is far from over. This is just the beginning. Tennis fans around the world can expect many more nights like this, filled with drama, brilliance, and history-making moments. And so, as the tennis world celebrates this incredible achievement, we look ahead with excitement. Coco Gauff has proven that she's not just here to compete, she's here to dominate, inspire, and continue the legacy of greatness that Serena Williams helped build. Once again, congratulations to Coco Gauff for matching Serena Williams' stunning 10-year feat with her Wuhan Open triumph. This is Stefan, and you're watching Trending Update USA. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest updates from the world of sports, where history is made and legends are born.